Hi Virgo. Welcome to your weekly horoscope for the week of July 31st through August 6th, 2023. I've decided this week is going to be a career-based reading. Excuse me, my nose has been itching this entire time of me doing readings, which is, it's good. I mean, it just means that energy's flowing through and I'm channeling. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started, but we're going to pull a card to talk about what energies and what's happening this week for you. Some more cards to talk about a little bit more detail, just a well-rounded view of what's going on right now as you're reading this, as well as this week, that kind of thing. Card over here for what part of your life outside of work, if you attended to, would actually improve your workplace life, your work life, your career. And then over here is just some general, regular, just abundance, prosperity, money, career advice. Okay? Okay, let's get started. So, for Virgo. So, you have I believe, and sensing, and then I use, but it's in reverse. Okay, so Virgo, what's happening for you this week is your beliefs are always very strong. You're very opinionated, which is good. I'm not saying it's something bad, but this week they're in conflict with how you feel about your job and your work. Something about usefulness is what I'm hearing. Is this job worth it? Am I useful here? That might even be something that comes up at work. Are you actually useful here? I'm not saying you might lose a job, but you might lose a job or leave a job. But there's going to be conflict between how you feel and what you believe, and something about being useful. Whether are you useful? Is this job actually useful? Is there a task? And it doesn't have to be so dramatic, okay? Is there a task or an entire routine or something, or schedule that's set up at work that doesn't work, that isn't useful, that is wasting time and money? That type of thing. Okay, so that's what's going to be coming up for you this week. Okay, I can be dramatic, but that's just because that's how I am. But it doesn't have to be a dramatic, an entirely huge situation. And I'm also getting the feeling of Capricorn. I mean, I know that card just said Capricorn and I use, but I'm also feeling like you might either have Capricorn in your chart somewhere, or you might be dealing with a Capricorn somewhere at work. And Virgos and Capricorns, I'm sure, could butt heads because they either team up together against other people, or they start butting heads and not getting along with each other for power. Okay, what else is going on this week for the Virgos? Okay, we have the Star, success in all enterprises, the Heart, joy, the Bride, ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims. Okay, so you're going to get your way. You're getting your way. Basically, you were able to start making some changes and influencing changes. So as a result, you're kind of taking it and running away with it, kind of a thing. But then eventually you're going to come up against resistance, and that resistance is going to make you question. Or some of this could be part of the resistance that is coming up. Okay? So all good things, nothing horribly bad. Okay? What part of you and your life outside of work can you attend to that will actually benefit you at work? Aw, okay, so I'm going to show you these cards right side up because they're pretty. We have loss and we have bliss. But they were like this. So, if you were to kind of attend to some of your grief, give it somewhere to be, set aside maybe like 15 to 30 minutes a day just to sit within your grief. Listen to some music and just think about all the things that you're sad to have lost. Just that much time alone will, at some way, filter it out. What's the word? Drain that pent up energy within you. And then also deal with your unhappiness. I think your grief is a big part of that, but if you were to set up a regular scheduled time to give yourself time to grieve, your happiness level will start to go up a little bit. And you know what? I don't even want to say it'll go up, but what it will do, it will relax you a bit. So that way you then can have time and energy to focus on what it is that brings you bliss. You can create a space for you just to feel bliss with your favorite things, your favorite colors, your favorite textures, materials, all of that. If you can create that for yourself, you will give yourself a place that you can handle. Like, okay, you'll give yourself a little space that you can escape to that makes it to where you can handle all the other shit you got to deal with on a regular basis just to be able to afford what it is that you're affording. Okay? So attend your grief first. Then after that, it'll give you a little bit of space mentally to be able to start thinking about what does make you happy. How can I create a little bit of me time? A little bit of space for me that is just for me. Mine started with this right here. This isn't exactly how it started out looking, but it started with my tarot table. I needed a space that was just filled with my favorite things. And at that time, my favorite thing was tarot and magic and divination and all of that shit. So I set up a spot for it, and here we are. Okay? Let's see. Last bit of advice for you, Virgo. Prosper. Write yourself a check for a large amount of money. Pin it up so you can see it every day. Imagine with as much conviction as possible how great it will feel when you really do have this much money. Law of attraction. It works. This is something that works. Okay? So, I hope that helped you. I love you. Enjoy your week.